Hi, Crossroads, and welcome again to Going Deeper as we take the teaching from Sunday and try to apply it to our lives every single day. And this past week, we talked about how to reset our priorities. And we talked about how that doesn't mean putting Jesus at the top of your list of to dos. So that if you check the Jesus to do box, then everything else should go fine. It really means that Jesus is the list, that everything that you do is seen from a perspective of who Jesus is and what he's done. And so that is particularly important when we have things that are going well for us. Now, see, you might not have thought that that's what I was going to say. Oftentimes we talk about how to turn to God when things aren't going well. And that certainly is an invitation and one that is a cornerstone of our life of faith. But what about when things are going really well and there aren't enormous challenges in front of us? There's a scripture in the Old Testament book of Haggai, a prophetic book talking about the blessings that are about to be revealed by God to his people. And I thought it was interesting. I'm not sure that the point of picking this is what I'm going to talk about today, but it struck me. It says in Haggai chapter 2 several times, give careful thought to this. Remember what it was like before the blessing comes. Now, I'll read you the scripture at the end of chapter 2 that talks about this blessing and how God is going to make it come forward. Starting in verse 20. The word of the Lord came to Haggai a second time on the 24th day of the month. Tell Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, that I'm going to shake the heavens and the earth. I will overturn royal thrones and shatter the power of the foreign kingdoms. I will overthrow chariots and their drivers, horses, and their riders will fall, each by the sword of his brothers. On that day, declares the Lord Almighty, I will take you, my servant Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, declares the Lord, and I will make you like a signet ring, for I have chosen you. Now, this is a great promise of victory. And what I think is so challenging or encouraging here, depending on which way you look at it, is God is taking care to, before the blessing comes, to prepare his people to not forget where they have come from. Not for a couple of reasons. One, to give thanks that God has brought us from here to there. But also to say that it's easy for us to assume that God was not present when things were not going well and is present when things are going well. And that's not the case either. So making God the priority, resetting our priorities this fall may start with just taking stock of be careful to make either of those assumptions and allow God to reveal and show you what's important to him, whether you believe things are going really well right now or you would change a lot. That's a lot to chew on for one day, but I'm going to pray that God meets you right where you are and speaks to your heart today. God bless. See you soon.